We need to talk about this one verse I think is interesting. I think that you might find interesting also. It's coming from the book of James chapter 1 verse 14, which says, "But each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires." By his own desires and enticed. Then when desires have conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is fully grown, brings forth death. But then where is the enemy in the picture when you think about it? Well, it will make sense momentarily. When the Bible says you're tempted when you're driven away by your own desires, that could mean there is something in the inside of you that is driving you to be tempted. I'll ask the question, where are those desires coming from? Well, if you read Matthew chapter 13 verse 24, it says, "The kingdom of heaven is like a man who planted good seed into the soil. Then while men slept, the enemy came in and planted tares. So then when they sprouted up, the servants saw that and then went to the master and said, 'Hey, did you plant good seed in there?' And he said, 'Yes. Why are there tares also?' I do believe that the enemy plants tares within our souls. As we grow with certain desires, with certain habits, with addictions. One would ask, how is that happening? If you read Genesis chapter 3, read the whole of it, you will notice that the tree of the knowledge of good and evil was always in the garden. But the Bible says that just the conversation with the enemy made her see the fruit differently. That's the breaking point right there. How many conversations are we all having with the enemy that are making us see certain things differently? Why am I saying so? Because we are in an era where entertainment is everywhere, where social media is everywhere. The secular music, gospel music is everywhere. I do believe that if something is said differently, it might affect the way that you see it. That conversation alone with the enemy affected the way she saw the fruit. It didn't look differently, but the Bible says that when she looked at it, she saw that it was good for food and it was desirable to make one wise, because she did it by herself. Just like your desires drive you to do the things you don't want to do, but yet you do them anyway and feel disgusted after that, and you feel horrible. I used to have the spirit of lust, but ever since I understood this revelation, and it just completely delivered me, I do believe that we have to be observant at all times. What did I consume this morning that has led to this conclusion, that has led to me doing this? Or what did I pay attention to earlier that has pushed me to feel this way? And then when you observe and ask the Spirit of God to give you direction, to give you strength, so that you know what it is, you cut it down where it is, you remove it from the root. This is my prayer for you, that the Spirit of God will lead you into all of this truth. The Bible says that you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free.